Alright, let's get into it. Today, we're exploring the 7 key moments from the AEW x NJPW x CMLL x Stardom Forbidden Door 2026 event. Welcome to Cliff Notes 7 to Know. I'm Cliff. Here's the deal. You'll learn 7 facts about Forbidden Door 2026 fast and clear. Get ready to grapple with greatness as we dive into the dazzling details of this dynamic event. Fact number 1. Forbidden Door 2026 took place in June at the SAP Center in San Jose, California. Think about it this way. A major market arena for a major multi-company showdown makes perfect sense. San Jose sits right in a tech and sports hub, which boosts media visibility and ease of travel for international rosters. It fits the show's summer tradition, usually a June date, and slots nicely before the run-up to All In. From a practical angle, that venue choice gave the production room for a 12-match card and the global presentation it needed. Test question: where did Forbidden Door 2026 take place? Correct answer: San Jose, California. Memory aid: San Jose in June, where wrestling stars commune. Alright, next up, fact number 2. The 2026 show was officially co-promoted by AEW, NJPW, CMLL, and Stardom, the first time CMLL and Stardom stepped in as full co-promoters. Here's the key point that formalized a truly global partnership. United States, Japan, and Mexico all in one tent. It went beyond guest appearances. Talent exchanges and storylines were integrated into the event's identity, including women's wrestling through Stardom and Lucha Flavor via CMLL. This widened fan bases, diversified styles, and made matchups you couldn't easily book on a single company show. In simpler terms, 4 promotions uniting turned a special attraction into an international institution. Test question: which promotions officially co-promoted Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: AEW, NJPW, CMLL, and Stardom. Memory aid: 4 promotions unite, making the night bright. Let's move right along. Fact number 3. The event featured the finals of both the men's and women's Owen Hart Foundation Cup tournaments. Let's break this down. Putting both finals on this card raised the stakes and created a clean bridge straight into All In, where the winners get title shots. That turned Forbidden Door into a narrative hinge, not just an exhibition, giving immediate payoff and future implications. Fans got closure on the brackets and a reason to follow through to the championship matches later in the summer. The big idea is tournament prestige plus interpromotional atmosphere equals must-see value. Test question: what tournaments concluded at Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: the Owen Hart Foundation Cup Finals. Memory aid: Owen Hart Cup Finales, a tale of final thrills. Alright, next up, fact number 4. Mercedes Moné defeated Maya World to win the Women's Owen Hart Cup for a 2nd consecutive year, becoming the first ever 2-time winner. Here's where it gets interesting. Back-to-back wins elevated her from favourite to foundational figure in AEW's women's division. The victory wasn't just about tonight's trophy, it sharpened the spotlight on her All-In title opportunity and cemented a historic milestone in AEW's tournament canon. What matters most, this made the women's final feel every bit like a main event level moment and validated the triple main event approach. In simpler terms, Mercedes didn't just win, she set a bar no one else has crossed. Test question: who became the first 2-time winner of the Owen Hart tournament in 2026? Correct answer: Mercedes Moné. Memory aid: Mercedes reigned supreme in the Owen Hart dream. Okay, moving forward. Fact number 5. Will Ospreay defeated Swerve Strickland to win the men's Owen Hart Cup. Alright then, Ospreay's win doubled down on his status as a top-tier, big fight closer, and it sets him on a collision course at All In. The match capped the triple main event format with elite singles wrestling, complementing the women's final and the multi-man spectacle. From a practical angle, crowning Osprey here gives AEW a clear, exciting thread to pull into late summer while keeping Swerve near the summit. Think about it this way: high-caliber athletes, high-stakes tournament, and a direct pipeline to a title shot, clean and compelling. Test question: who won the Men's Owen Hart Cup at Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: Will Ospreay. Memory aid: Osprey on top, making Swerve stop. On to the next point, fact number 6. Team Briscoe defeated Team DCMJF in a 6-on-6 steel cage match called Death's Door, earning Mark Briscoe a future world title shot. Now listen, stacking this multi-man steel cage between the two finals kept the card varied and the stakes sky high. The stipulation gave the chaos a clear consequence, directly affecting AEW's world title picture. With MJF's real knee injury lingering as a story element, the uncertainty fueled the drama and made Briscoe's win feel like a hard-earned breakthrough. Here's the key point: spectacle plus meaningful reward equals memorable matchmaking. Test question: what did Team Briscoe earn with that win at Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: Mark Briscoe earns a world title shot. Memory aid: Briscoe's door to gold in the cage they unfold. Now, let's shift gears. Fact number 7. Jay White returned after an injury absence that began in April 2025. Let's clarify, a cross-promotional PPV is the perfect re-entry point because multiple fan bases are watching. It instantly creates new matchup possibilities across companies and jumpstarts fresh angles without needing a separate return special. From a practical angle, timing a comeback on a peak audience night multiplies the impact. The big idea is the right platform turns a return into a rocket. Test question: who returned to AEW at Forbidden Door 2026 after over a year? Correct answer: Jay White. Memory aid: Jay's back in play, bringing White to the fight. Quick recap time. Let's roll to the next fact set in flash form. Where did Forbidden Door 2026 take place? Correct answer: San Jose, California. Which promotions officially co-promoted Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: AEW, NJPW, CMLL, Stardom. What tournaments concluded at Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: the Owen Hart Foundation Cup Finals. Who became the first two-time winner of the Owen Hart Tournament in 2026? Correct answer: Mercedes Moné. Who won the Men's Owen Hart Cup at Forbidden Door 2026? Correct answer: Will Ospreay. What did Team Briscoe earn with that win? Correct answer: Mark Briscoe earns a world title shot. Who returned to AEW after over a year? Correct answer: Jay White. You've got the top 7 facts down. With these key details, you're more than ready to ace that exam. Stay focused, trust your prep, and knock it out of the park. That's it for today. Keep this fresh in your mind.